Have you ever looked out of an airplane window just before takeoff and noticed that the tips of the wings seem to bend upward? They're not broken. They're not folding. They're just standing there. Like the airplane is permanently raising both hands and saying, "I promise, I wasn't speeding." Once you notice them, you see them everywhere. On passenger jets and private aircraft. Even some cargo planes. They're called winglets, and they're one of the strangest looking parts of a modern airplane. But have you ever wondered why they're there? Do they help airplanes steer? Are they there to make the plane look more futuristic? Or did an engineer accidentally bend the end of a wing one day and everyone else said, "You know what, I actually like that"? As funny as that would be, the real answer is far more impressive. Those little upturned tips save airlines millions of dollars every year by solving an invisible problem that's been stealing fuel ever since humans first learned to fly. Welcome to Past in Plain Sight. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating reason airplanes have winglets. We first have to understand how a wing flies to understand winglets. Believe it or not, a wing spends its entire life fighting air. As an airplane moves forward, its wings generate lift by creating higher air pressure underneath and lower air pressure above. That pressure difference is what keeps a machine weighing hundreds of tons gracefully floating through the sky. It's basically convincing gravity to take a coffee break. But there's a catch. Nature hates pressure differences. Whenever high-pressure air gets the chance, it tries to escape toward the lower pressure area. And the easiest place to do that is around the tip of the wing. There, the air curls around from underneath to the top, creating swirling tornadoes of air called wingtip vortices. Imagine stirring a spoon through a cup of coffee. See those little whirlpools? Now imagine whirlpools made of air strong enough to shake another airplane. That's essentially what's happening behind every aircraft in flight. Those invisible whirlwinds don't just look dramatic. They waste energy. Every vortex steals a little lift and creates something engineers call induced drag. Think of it as the airplane constantly dragging an invisible parachute behind itself. The engines now have to burn more fuel just to overcome that extra resistance. Airlines don't particularly enjoy burning fuel for no reason. Fuel is one of their biggest expenses. If airplanes could use even 1% less, the savings would be enormous. So engineers spent decades asking one question. Can we stop those vortices? The answer arrived in an elegant little curve called the winglet. Instead of allowing high-pressure air to spill freely around the wingtip, the winglet acts like a barrier. It weakens the swirling vortex and reduces induced drag. The airplane suddenly becomes more efficient. It's a little like putting a fence around a garden. Without the fence, everything wanders wherever it likes. With the fence, things stay much better organized. Now here's the remarkable part. Winglets aren't very big. Compared to the rest of the airplane, they're tiny. Yet they can reduce fuel consumption by several percent. That might not sound like much until you remember that large airliners burn thousands of gallons of fuel on long flights. Saving just a few percent over hundreds of flights every year adds up to millions of dollars. Airlines love winglets almost as much as passengers love free snacks. Actually, probably more. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to Past in Plain Sight, and join us next time as we reveal another fascinating piece of history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.